A massive list was just released highlighting all the changes coming with the Season 1 Warzone update. These are important facts you'll need to know before jumping into Urzikstan. So here are the 30 changes coming with Warzone for Season 1. Let's start with the changes coming to the gameplay for the Season 1 update. One-shot snipers have returned. There was also no weapon tuning with the gunsmith. An important thing with the sliding has changed, saying slide distance now impacted by surface incline, most likely meaning your slide going up hills will probably be slowed down. They also reduced the slowdown time when landing from a jump, so you get right back into the action. They also have post-victory gulag looting, so as soon as you win your gulag, you actually have a chance to pick up some of the good stuff around there, so when you come back into the game, you at least have a fighting chance. If you guys like these informative videos, make sure to tap like, for algorithm reasons. And if you're part of that 98% of people who are watching this channel who are not subscribed, well, you know what to do then. They also increased the redeploy drone catapult distance. I'm assuming this change was made as Urzikstan is much more of an inverted map compared to Al-Mazrah, which had like a center point on top of a hill. Urzikstan is kind of inverted, very similar to the way Verdansk was, where the center of the map is actually more the lower parts and the outer rings are the higher points. Here are some direct nerfs and buffs that were made to some of the gameplay of Warzone. Smoke grenade duration nerfed by 20%. Portable radar distance is now doubled to 76 meters. Spawn protection time decreased to 2.5 seconds from 10 seconds. Input delay when getting in a vehicle to accelerate has been reduced by 50%, and stealth vest no longer counters advanced UAV. Doubling the distance of the portable radar should see this be a much more viable field upgrade, as also with the smoke grenade being reduced by 20% for its duration, you might see some more tactical nades being utilized as well, but I'm still going to be jumping in with smokes. These next 5 points are much more UI gameplay focused, but saying that there's going to be a less extreme default first circles, so more of the map should be available within the first drop, so you're not just having to run halfway across the map just to get into the first circle. Low health visual overlay is more transparent for better visibility, and low health visual overlay starts at a lower health, so you'll be able to see much clearer while in the middle of a gunfight, which is going to be great. Also, enemy pings show in kill cams. This, I'm sure, will help out a lot with the accusations that come with almost every somewhat suspicious death that you have within Warzone. I've even been accused of hacking, and clearly I'm not good enough to be doing that. Also, the gas mask overlay has been adjusted for clearer view, as you can apply the gas mask manually now within the game, and the gas mask also counters tear gas grenades and things like that. It's going to be much more of a viable, useful piece of equipment within the gameplay. And talking about the gameplay, there will be 100 players within Urzikstan because the map is actually going to be about 20% smaller according to the developers. Personally, I'm not bummed out by the smaller player count. I more care about the pacing, and if the proper pacing is at 100 players compared to 150 players like we had with Al-Mazrah, then I'm all for it. Next, we're going to be talking about the contracts. These are going to be very important ways for you to earn your cash within Urzikstan. The important thing is that there will be more contracts available in the late game. Scavenger contract is back and awards guaranteed plate carrier. Intel contract capture can be sped up by multiple squad mates being present. Most wanted contract now awards guaranteed gulag re-entry kit in the supply box. Important thing, abandoning a stronghold will neutralize it. When I hear that, I think, okay, they're not going to constantly get that UAV and that information. They need to stay on the stronghold if they want to continue to receive it, which I think is a fair trade-off. So many times when I'm playing on Al-Mazrah, I see the stronghold UAV going off. I'm like, how long does that thing last? I need to get to that buy station or to that piece of loot or something. I do like how a lot of these contracts have direct benefits from completing them rather than just giving you a direct amount of cash. Honestly, within Al-Mazrah, I don't really bother with contracts a whole lot because I get a little bit of cash every time, but as long as I find enough blue boxes and enough orange boxes, or even some regular common boxes, I generally find enough cash so then I can buy what I need, which is something I kind of miss from the original Warzone 2, where it was so much of an emphasis on completing contracts and objectives and killing AI to then be able to get enough money to get your loadout. And all these other contracts are more just kind of ways to get yourself spotted by the enemy with not that much of a benefit, but seeing these direct benefits, saying like get a gulag re-entry kit from doing a most wanted contract, that's going to be really nice. And having more contracts in the late game is going to be crucial, especially for when you need to regain after coming in from a gulag, where you need some money real fast, and doing a contract might be the best way to go about doing that. Because the way it plays out in Al Mazrah, if I'm coming in from a gulag, generally what I need to do is actually take somebody out, then I can loot their stuff and basically be kitted back up and maybe buy a new loadout or something, or pick up a loadout box that falls from the sky so that I can get myself back up to where I need to be. Next are important changes coming to the inventory of Warzone, as well as some of the buying mechanics within the game, which are going to be crucial to make sure that you're powered up the way you need to be. One important thing is that they've reduced the loadout cost to $15,000, and loadout cost scales based on squad size. And the fire sale discount is now up to 50%, so you're really going to want to jump into a buy station when that fire sale is live. When it comes to the buy stations themselves, there is a brand new inventory within these buy stations. I'm assuming it is with the new sandbox for Modern Warfare 3. You have to update the buy stations. Makes sense right there. You can also access buy stations 30 meters into the gas. So as soon as the gas touches it, like it does within Al Mazrah, it gets taken away, but not in Warzone, I guess 3, part 3, Chapter 3, however you want to call it. And within your inventory, the gas mask is now the first item within the loadout UI, as whenever you're going to be using a gas mask, you need to use it right then and there. So to have it be the first item to be a real quick swap. Important thing, the Gulag re-entry kits cannot be stowed in a backpack for a teammate, which is going to be really great. So many times I come across a Gulag re-entry, which are pretty rare within Al Mazrah, and I haven't got to the Gulag yet, so I can't stow it. I'm like, man, I really wish I can keep this. Talking about that rarity, they have actually increased the Gulag intricate drop rate in the loot pool, which is fantastic, giving players some more second chances, or third if you need the extra help. And lastly, you can auto-equip items from your backpack to your loadout. If you want to know more about the experience of playing on the new Warzone map, Urzikstan, compared to Al Mazrah, well, check out this video right here. Thank you all for watching, greatly appreciate it. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.